Chronic disorganization. It's myOrganized.life, Monday, September 10th, 2018.
Monday.
Yeah. You're too young for that song, aren't you?
No. I mean,
Your
yes,
parents
I
listen
know
to
that song.
Yes.
Who is it? Who sings it?
I can't remember their name. I should know. I'm of that era. It's I think, is it the Turtles?
I was going to say either the Monkees or the Turtles. It's not the Monkees.
If you know who sang the song Monday, put it in the comments of this here show, which is myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
And it sounds like we are chronically disorganized, because I think sometimes we actually are.
You caught me off guard.
I know.
Okay.
But hey, you know what? That's the topic of today's
And I caught you off guard by singing.
You did. Okay. But that's okay. Live TV, you got to have a little fun. But today, we're going to kind of look at a little clip from a podcast we did a couple of years ago with Lynn Palumbo.
Okay.
It's on chronic disorganization. And a lot of people don't know kind of what that really means.
What it means.
So
okay. She's going to tell us?
She's going to tell us. If you go to smead.com/podcast, scroll down to number 134. You can watch the whole episode. We're just going to show a little clip here.
Okay.
And we'll set it up by saying, how do you know someone is chronically disorganized?
Right. Yes, there is. Usually there's a persistence of disorganization in your life. You've tried for a long period of time to get organized, and you're having issues with it. You usually, if you're self-reliant on trying to get, organized, you've had some failed attempts on your own. And the third thing is usually it's affecting your everyday life, whether your relationships, your job, your home life. Right. So it's definitely interfering with your life.
Now, you actually you not only belong to NAPO, which is the National Association of Professional Organizers, but you also have a chronic certification of some sort in another organization. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I have a level 1 with ICD, which is the basic chronic disorganization certificate. But I also take a lot of different classes online constantly. I'm reading books a lot on the subject. And, I try to get as much education as I can.
Right. Give us an example of what a typical client, and I know there's not a typical one, but maybe some of the indicators that somebody is chronically disorganized and how you kind of recognize that, maybe even when you meet them for the first time.
Yeah, usually when a client comes to me, it'll be by phone. So I try to really listen carefully. And I hear a lot of discouragement. I hear a lot of, they seemed overwhelmed. They're telling me certain things that they're stuck with, that they can't really move forward. They've tried to do this on their own. And they're just, they're stuck virtually, and they just need some help.
What are typical things that they're stuck with? Is it just simple, putting things away, or is it they've accumulated? What are some examples of that?
Some of the things are they've accumulated, stuff or possessions. They have an overflow of paper. They're chronically late to appointments. They're forgetting appointments. They're maybe late with their bills. There's a number of different things that they can come up with to tell me, that they're struggling with.
Now, I would imagine that folks like this maybe can't use typical or traditional ways to solve their issues. So is that the case kind of where maybe traditional solutions might not work?
Yes, absolutely. And someone, before me, her name is Judith Kohlberg, who has written several books on chronic disorganization, talks about that. And that has been very helpful with my clients, that for the most part, I believe people who suffer from chronic disorganization, the actual conventional methods of organizing don't really work for them usually. We need to sort of think outside of the box as to how we can help them stay on top of their papers and their life. And when media and advertising is always saying, "Oh, put everything in a file box or put it in a plastic bin," and you're trying to sort of fit yourself a round hole in a square peg, you are going to feel frustrated and stuck. So, it's important to really dialogue with my clients.
All right. Well, those are some of the indicators of someone who is maybe chronically disorganized. Hopefully we're not.
Right. And I think it's a good episode for either a person who's trying to self-diagnose or an organizer who may have a client who, could be on the borderline of chronic.
Yeah, encourage you to go to smead.com/podcast, scroll down to number 134. Yeah, scroll
You do that
down.
every single time.
I know.
Scroll down.
It's like a visual. And with Lynn Palumbo.
134. Right.
Great. All right, well, coming up later this week, we have part 2 on Wednesday of Linda Samuels. I call it Letting Go, but it's actually 10 things that she did
to help her let go
when she was moving out of her childhood home. It's a great episode.
That's a good episode.
If you didn't get a chance,
Linda,
go back
she's
and watch.
Just so great.
Yeah, go watch part 1 from last Wednesday, and then this Wednesday we'll have part 2.
Right.
And that's about it. 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. This is myOrganized.life live. Now there's a place just for you. Life can be busy, and you still have to keep it all together. That's why you like to be organized and in control. Introducing myOrganized.life, a special place where you can get ideas and solutions to organize what's important to you, your important papers, your important decisions, your important life events. We show you the ideas and products to stay organized in your life. See what's new. Stop by and say hello. Visit us at any time at www.myOrganized.life. It's just for you. myOrganized.life by Smead. Find us at www.myOrganized.life. myOrganized.life.